Hello friends! The B9 Tribeca version was equipped exclusively with a 3-liter 6-cylinder petrol boxer EZ30 developing 245 horsepower. After restyling, it was replaced by a 3.6-liter EZ36 boxer with a return of 258 horsepower. Both motors are prone to overheating, the consequences of which are very sad. First, a breakdown of the gasket under the head of the block, usually the right one, is detected. To replace it, you will have to remove the head, which can deform or burst from overheating. At best, it will be possible to manage its grinding. For one, it is worth replacing the timing drive. In some cases, due to overheating, seizures occurred in the cylinders. The disease manifests itself after 100 to 200,000 kilometers. You can delay trouble by carefully monitoring the level of coolant, the condition of the radiator, and its regular cleaning. After 200 to 300,000 kilometers, there are episodes with premature wear of the piston rings or even turning the liners. The engines have a chain-type timing drive. The chain is quite hardy. It is able to cover more than 250 to 300,000 kilometers. A little earlier, the chain tensioner is rented by 200,000 kilometers. After 200,000 kilometers, traction dips sometimes occur. The culprit is the fuel pressure regulator, which is located in the fuel pump. At the same time, misfiring may occur. To eliminate the disease, it is necessary to solder the tracks in the ECU. After 200,000 kilometers, the catalyst will also become unusable. It will have to be cut out, and in return it is necessary to install a flame arrestor and re-flash the engine ECU. Subaru Tribeca engines were mated to a Jatco 5EAT 5-speed automatic transmission. The box fluid often overheats, which seriously affects the health of the machine. It is worth noting that the additional radiator is installed only on European versions. You should be prepared to repair the automatic transmission after 150 to 200,000 kilometers. Another less common ailment is the destruction of the shank. The crossover received a branded symmetrical all-wheel drive. In normal mode, the thrust is distributed along the axes in a ratio of 45 to 55. Torque is transmitted to the front wheels directly from the box, where the front differential is integrated, and to the rear wheels through the rear differential. Malfunctions of key components of the all-wheel drive system are rare. Sometimes the oil overheating in the rear differential warning light comes on. The reason is banal: corrosion of the sensor contacts. After 100 to 150,000 kilometers, vibrations may appear due to wear of the propeller shaft crosses. The Subaru Tribeca is a responsive and pleasant car to drive. In part, this is the merit of a low center of mass, the advantages of using a boxer engine. Independent suspension allows you to tenaciously hold onto the asphalt. Front wheel bearings serve more than 100 to 150,000 kilometers, and rear ones more than 150 to 200,000 kilometers. Bearings in assembly with a nave change. Shock absorbers and silent blocks of levers reach 150 to 200,000 kilometers. By this time, the springs sag, especially the rear ones. The front shock absorber supports can swell after 60 to 100,000 kilometers. The upper steering rack oil seal sometimes starts to flow after 100,000 kilometers. The body is not prone to corrosion. However, small paint bulges can be found on the roof of the old Tribeca, near the windshield, on the lower edge of the tailgate, and in the area of the wheel arches. Sometimes paint peels off the front bumper, in places of chips. After 100 to 150,000 kilometers, there are problems with the central monitor. Ripples appear, the image twitches or disappears. After 150 to 200,000 kilometers, the backlight of the round climate control regulators begins to dim or flicker. It is necessary to solder the contacts of the microcircuit under the top cover of the radio. A breakdown of the cylinder head gasket subsequently leads to an uneven distribution of flows. Warm air blows from the driver's side and cold air from the passenger side. The remains clog the small passages of the heater radiator. If you know of other model malfunctions, be sure to write about it.